everybody, to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merchant as always, using a really bad, interesting, dumb build that I decided to make because I couldn't figure out what else to do, so I chose this weirdness. But anyway, it's going to work like I always worked because all my videos always show me winning because I never lose. Perk we're using the Pop Goes with a very similar perk. Basically, after we hook a survivor, we get Pop Goes for 45 seconds. Once we kick a generator, it automatically loses 20% of its progress and starts regressing. Next perk, of course, we're using called Nowhere to Hide. Basically, after we kill a generator, we see the aura of all survivors to a 24 meters next to us for the next 5 seconds. And it also works while we're moving around, so it's really useful. Next, of course, we're going to be using Oppression, one of my favorite perks in the entire game, actually. Basically, you kill a generator, and then 3 random generators across the map automatically get hit with, will automatically start regressing. And any survivors who are on said generators will automatically get faced with a really hard skill check. And then last we have Dissolution. Basically, after we hit a survivor with a basic attack or a special attack, after 3 seconds, the perk will activate for 20 seconds, and then if the survivor would have a pallet in our terror radius, it will break. We have our target process to make survivors move slower who are claw trapped and scanned while they're claw trapped, and we have prototype rotor to make survivors, well, to make our drones actually move faster, rotate faster, that way we can actually catch survivors more easily. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I have a lot to talk about in this video about why I've been having uploaded in so long, where I've been in the future of Dead by Trash Can. Let's get straight to the game so I can show you how great I am with Skull Merchant. Okay, playing on the Underground Complex, one of my favorite maps actually in the game. So first things first, let's talk about where I have been and what's happening. So first things first, I've been sick. Like in the last video I said I was sick. I feel much better. The main thing that's been annoying me is I have like this constant not really constant, but this cough that will not go away. I got scared. Other than that, I am perfectly fine. So the reason why I haven't uploaded in a while is because honestly, I just kind of haven't really been in the mood to even like play Dead by Daylight or record any videos. And it's because this winter event has been really fun and gotten me a lot of blood points. But it also has been like really stressful, not really stressful, really annoying. Because like this game is just so buggy, and the games I'm getting are just so bad lately. Like it's just awful. Like I mean, actually bad. So I record videos for y'all, obviously, where I try to use different builds, and I don't want to sound like that guy who just complains about every little thing, but basically it's like, I'm trying really hard to win, but my killer is literally the worst killer in the game, and my normal strategies don't work because of the fact that my killer is so bad, so I have to work even harder to try and win. Like right here, I'm going to mind game, I'm going to hit her, or not, because the game hates me, but it's fine. I get scared though, so I'm pretty happy, but I'm going to try and chase this girl, and I'm going to realize I have no drones in this area. But luckily, there's not really where she can go. She has to drop down, but she does. My drone did not scare her, sadly, which is kind of weird. But I believe she will be easily gotten once I get over here. This map could have some really annoying pallets like this one right here. But my drone was right here when I put it down earlier, but someone disabled it. I'm trying to mind game really badly, but luckily I did get that down. And we're going to try to hook her. Well, I was saying, I have really good games and I have really bad games. Like, you know, us robbers have, like other killers have. Like I had one game where I literally fought against a bully squad, and they just kept sabotaging hooks and head-onning me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Then I had one game where I just got obliterated, not because I was bad or anything, but because they had this brand new parts, and I'm like, what is happening? And then I have games where we're pretty good, but then I end up losing, and 2 people escape because no matter how I try, I'm not using 3 gen perks. Like there's a lot of videos nowadays, people are using the like best build for this killer. And I'm like, ooh, what is it? But in reality, it's just 3 gen perks and like bamboozle, or it's like 2 gen perks and then 2 really other strong perks, or the full hex build. I'm just like, I'm like, ugh, boring. I want to make a unique, interesting build, but I can't do that because the game's bad. So right here, this girl is gonna get scanned and slowed down, so I'm gonna hit her easily because she really was not paying attention. I don't know what happened there, but that's not really the main reason why I stopped uploading. That was like part of it. The main reason why I stopped playing the game and wanted to upload was because, first, look at my channel. I went from 610 subscribers to like 550. Now that's not really an issue. I don't care about the subscribers, and that honestly is not real people. I believe honestly that was like a bunch of inactive accounts and bot accounts, because a long time ago I did ask a person, well, I asked 2 people to help me with my YouTube channel. One person helped me by making my thumbnail, outro, intro, all that stuff, and channel banner. Another person helped me by promoting my YouTube channel. But it was like years ago. But I realized like after I asked for help, I don't know why I went to DC, by the way. After I asked for help, I was like, I got a bunch of subscribers, but I got a bunch of weird comments, and I was like, are these bots? And I feel like they were, but I honestly have no way to really know for sure. But I believe they were. So I might have given it for like 40 seconds, by the way. But I believe they were. But I never ever asked that person to help ever again. But I noticed like every single like time I get to a certain amount of subscribers, I will lose a certain amount of subscribers right after that. Like I'll gain like a bunch of subscribers by just uploading constantly, and they're actual real viewers, and real people. And then I'll look like the next day and I lost like 40, and I'm like, hello? And I'm wondering why, and I believe it's just because I bought it. It has nothing to do actually with me losing them, because no one would unsubscribe from a small channel like me for absolutely no reason. But that's so weird. So that's one reason. I was just kind of reluctant. I'm like, what's the point of me uploading and trying to make consistent videos for my viewers if YouTube is just gonna get rid of all my hard work? But then also I realized if all these accounts are really bot accounts that randomly subscribe to my channel and aren't real people, or inactive accounts. Also, you hear me cough, by the way. I'm so a little sick. Like I said, sorry about that. Or inactive accounts. Then of course I'm fine with those accounts being gone. But I don't know. It is kind of disheartening when you work so hard and then your channel just goes poof, and then you just lose all the progress. Like a whole month's worth of progress, getting all those subscribers, getting all those views, and then it's like, oh, bye. But again, that was not the main reason why I stopped uploading. It is part of it. The main reason why was because this game is so buggy, and it just disheartens me how like there's so many bugs. Like the Storm Merchant bug still exists, where like my drones literally don't rotate; they stand in one direction. There is the countless How Master bugs. There's like all these other bugs that I keep seeing on YouTube. Like literally every day I go on YouTube now, I see a new bug for the game, and I'm just like, why? Like, why is that? Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, how? And then it just like made me realize like, why am I playing this game? This game is so dead. Like not dead, but this game is so like just weird. I can't play by killer the way I want to play by killer because you got nerfs to the ground. I don't want to use only gen perks, but I feel like I have to. I don't want to tunnel, but like if I don't tunnel, there's a high chance I'll lose the game because survivors do gens really fast. In this game in particular, one person left the game, but then also I work really hard. As you can see, that bug right there, where literally that drone was not moving. Like, it's just so many bugs. And there's like, I just see so many things. Like, there's a Sadako bug that's been in the game for like literally a whole year that they didn't fix. There's the How Master release, which is literally just bugged. There's the Skull Merchant bug that I talked about. And then I'm just like, this is a game. I don't know. It kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like everything that like bad that happens in the game kind of just hit me all at once, and it just made me realize like, wow, there really is just like so much stuff, so many bugs in this game. And then it's also just got like kind of disheartening too how behavior is like labor of love award, please, during the for the game awards, whatever it was. And I'm just like, no, not like in a rude way, but I'm just like, all the bugs and y'all haven't fixed like a lot of them. And I know like there's a lot to go. And it also annoyed me. I know I'm just ranting right now, I'm sorry. But also another thing that I didn't like was it's the wintertime. So during the wintertime, a lot of game developers will go on their little vacation, and as a result, they won't upload, or they won't like update their game and change a lot of stuff about it. As a result, a lot of bugs stay and don't get fixed until like a bigger update that happens like in mid-January, which is understandable. You're on vacation, but it's like, why leave the game in such a terrible state that it just like sucks? And then I keep seeing all these killers talking about how they're gonna start slugging. Now, slugging has been in the game for a while, and the thing of slugging, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. So, slugging's been in the game for a while. I don't slug, really, because I just don't like slugging. I like the hook. As you can see right now, I'm hooking this girl. But I understand why people slug, because first things first, slugging is way, way, way better for getting wins than killing. Because when you slug, the only real way for survivors, there's a few ways survivors to, like, beat slugging, but most survivors aren't really using anti-slugging builds, they're using anti-tunnel builds, which only really work after you get hooked and get off the hook. So if you never get hooked, your anti-tunnel perks never activate, and the killer doesn't have to worry about it. Now the problem is you can't use your, perks that activate through, you can't use your perks that activate through hooking survivors. But other than that, it's just like, slugging is the best thing to do. But again, I don't slug, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But it does feel just kind of weird and bad that, basically I'm trying to figure out what kind of play style to play with my Skull Merchant at this point. I can't use her as a rushdown killer, because she's not a rushdown killer. I can't use it as a trap killer because her self drones don't exist anymore. The regular drones now that people can easily see her drones half the time they don't even work properly because they stand still in one spot. So that sucks too. So I'm like, how do I play the killer? I don't want a tunnel. I don't want a slug. So I'm just like, all these things basically in my mind have constantly made me not want to play the game. Like I can't play the killer. I want to play the right way. I can't slug. Oh, I don't want to slug because that just feels boring. It is a lot of stuff. Then I accidentally did the behavior what's it called? Satisfaction thing, the little survey. And I didn't mean to do it, but I clicked on it and I was like, I hope they give me like some blood points or something after I do this. I heard it was 74 questions. In reality, it's like 111 questions, whatever it is. I answered all the questions, talk about different things, talk about what's a killer rework, what's a killer tweak, what's a killer update. And it annoyed me. Not really annoyed me, but it was like one of the things was like a killer update. And they taught them the example they gave was the biopod automatic locking on thing that the Singularity got. And while that is technically a killer update, that is a bad example because that was so busted. Like it took no skill. You literally just turn on the camera. If someone's there, it automatically locks on. You hold down the button, teleport towards them. You hold down the button, automatically goop them. Like there wasn't really any effort or skill required. It was just like, okay, this works. And I feel like, yeah, that's an update, but I feel like it's a really bad example of an update. Meanwhile, and then they talk about what killers, what do you think is the killer needs the most rework? And I was like, Skull Merchant. And then there's also like, what killer needs the most add-on changes? And I was like, 100% the Executioner, which is the Pyramid Head. His add-ons are literally garbage. So because of that reason, I'm just like, but these surveys even matter because I feel like they look at the surveys and still don't listen to the right people. Like I literally, the question at the end, like, is there anything else you want to add? And I literally added, please buff Skull Merchant. No, please fix Skull Merchant and Houndmaster bugs, and also please pay attention and listen to the community who actually know what they're talking about changes instead of listening to the people who do not know what they're talking about and then nerfing killers to the ground. Because for another thing I hate is they nerf Chucky to the ground. Again, I'm so sorry for ranting for like literally 15 minutes, but this is how I feel about the game right now. Then they nerfed Chucky to the literal ground, and the difference is they nerfed so much to the ground too. But the difference was they told everyone they were going to change, 4 killers, and one of them just so happened to be Skull Merchant. With Chucky, they didn't even like say they were going to nerf him. They just had an update and they like, but he dead. And I'm just like, okay, the same update where they over buff Houndmaster is the same update where they over nerf Chucky, and I'm just like, why? Why? I don't understand why behavior is doing these things, and then they go on a winter break and they're like, oh, bye. And it's just like, I don't know. This game right now has been just stressing me out, and that is the main reason why I haven't uploaded. This game has just been like so many bad things are happening in this game at the moment, and it's making me just like mentally like cry. But anyway, that was the first game of the video. Let's go to the second game where I will stop ranting and talk actually about the game. And again, I'm so sorry about ranting for a long time, but I just wanted to explain to y'all what's been on my chest and on my mind for like the past like 3 weeks. Okay, now we're playing on the Area Pros, because of course, after I rant for an hour, I literally have to play on one of the worst maps ever created in the game. And of course, by the way, I didn't mention this, the survivors literally put a map operating for this, so I have no mercy for them. So anyway, like I said before, I apologize for the long rant. I just, again, I wanted to get that off my mind and chest and explain to y'all where I've been. Also, why are all 3 survivors, like 3 of the survivors are right here? It's so weird. But anyway, in this game, we're going to try and get as many of the survivors injured first as possible. But this girl gets hit, and I'm like, okay, dissolution. Now I don't have to worry. Dissolution. I'm going to make sure I pronounce it correctly before someone flames me in the comments. But, I'm buying game right here, but I realized she's gonna make the pallet anyway because the game is awful. And we're good. I hit her. Someone gets cloud chopped already, which is completely weird considering how this is a nerfed Skull Merchant. And then I get hit by a pallet, but it breaks because dissolution activates. So I'm gonna continue chasing the people and go after the girl who injured me, who's injured, because I already downed her. I'm pretty sure there's a pallet right here because I don't think there is actually. I was trying to mind game, but she's smart and decides to actually be patient and wait. This girl right here is gonna actually the scan. I'm trying to scan her a second time because instead of standing still like every other driver normally does, this girl has to run, get injured, get slowed down. No, I lied. Doesn't get slowed down because the game hits me, but the solution activates so she can break the pallet. I should have known this, but I'm an idiot and I accidentally got stuck on the snowman. But she can't make it any work if she slowed down by 10% for 6 seconds. So now I'm going to be able to down her before she can get the pallet. Or not, because I forgot Skull Merchant is literal garbage, so she can't even do that. Why would I try? Anyway, sorry, I'm making a big deal about this. She's gonna slow down right here. There we go. Now she shouldn't make it anywhere except for the window right here because there's a window right next to this building. But luckily for me, I can hit her before the window gets there, and there we go. Huh, that was annoying. It's like I'm always so close to downing them, but because of the stupid tiny % change they made to Score Merchant slowdown, which was not necessary, they ended up making her like not being able to make it. Now, if I had if I had a valve targeting processor and I had one of my strobes, we would have made it. But I don't like using that combination because I feel like I don't know. I always use Ortosonic speaker. That's what it's called. No, it's called. I can't remember. There's an add-on. Whatever the add-on is, that is a common add-on that I always use. That add-on is really useful for Scrum Merchant because it makes the scan immunity less. But also, you might be wondering, like, well, they already made the scan immunity technically less because she has one less drone. Is it really necessary? Yes, it kind of is. I actually plan to make another 2 tier list videos for Scrum Merchant. I plan to make another one because they nerfed Scrum Merchant, and now I have to make a new tier list video because of the new rework they gave her. But I was going to make another one because they're going to, rework her in, like, apparently 2025. So I got to make another one. As a result, I will have to, what's it called? As a result, you're going to have to see another Scrum Merchant tier list video where hopefully they'll change her whole power and give her a whole rework and give her some new add-ons and some cool stuff. But knowing my luck, they'll probably make it really bad. So, in this game, we're kind of already behind because they already done 1 gen and we've only got 1 hook. And these survivors are actually pretty good loopers. And also, of course, my drone doesn't want to work correctly because why would the game work correctly? Now, right here, this is a really good like pallet area for her because she literally has a pallet. Plus, she has a really good window. So I'm going to pallet because I kind of have to, sadly. Also, I noticed that she dropped that pallet and didn't get scanned because apparently that's a rush action. I don't know why. This game. I get so stressed. This game is literally stressing me out sometimes. Then I get body blocked by a random woman, and I'm like, of course. And there's the power right here. And then I get the bloodlust at the right second. The fact that I can't scan her when she drops the pallet, and I also can't scan her when she vaults the window is like just so disheartening. Like behavior. What are you thinking? How am I supposed to use a killer at this point? And I don't want to complain, but it's just like torture. But I'm gonna keep playing her anyway, because I love Scrum Merchant, and I know y'all love watching my videos, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I will suffer for y'all. Suffer Merchant is the real name, but anyway. Yeah. So we go after her, but as you can see, we're not really making any headway. Like, literally, they're working on 2 different gens across the map, and also they are, looping me for a long time, because this map is awful. I'm gonna kill this generator, hoping I can find where someone is, but there's no one here. Then I look and I see there's 3 people right there. I'm going to try and scan them with my drone. But of course, my luck is not going to go exactly as planned. And we're going to try and scan this guy. He's already injured though, so not really playing scan. I'm hoping I can get a cloud trap on him, but I just did not. Luckily for me, that some man's going to block her so she can't even get through. The one good thing about this event is some man. Now, I'm pretty sure she didn't even use there. I'm pretty sure she actually, what's it called? Had like a syringe or something. Then I'm gonna scan her. She slowed down. Now I'm gonna slow down again, but she can make the window. But she doesn't actually out the window. Instead, she goes to this jungle gym. They got really good tiles, by the way. This game. It was so annoying. They got a pallet right next to a window, right next to a TL, which is awful, by the way. After pain and agony, we finally hook her. So now at this point, I have to do what I don't want to do, the dreaded tunneling. Because, like I said before, we are literally behind, and there's no way to win the game. There's 2 gens left. We're going to have to tunnel someone out the game if we want to win. And that's basically how now I have to play the game. Because, like, before, I didn't really have to do this because, like, my skill plus Scrum Merchant's power, I could easily, not really easily, but I could definitely, win against harder matchups. But now it's like, if I'm even a little bit behind, I just lose. And I can't really come back really easily. So I have to use the dreaded T-word, tunneling, in order to win the game. So we'll go after Nia because Nia is dead on hook. No, she's injured. I luckily get that hit. I'm praying there's no DS, but knowing my luck, there probably is. Please no DS, please no DS, please no DS, and of course, because why would I be able to play the game? So I need to go after her again because of the fact that I have to get her out the game if I want to play the game. But I see someone over here is scanned, I'm like, I can go after them, but I'm like, do I really want to go after them or should I go after Nia? I have 2 people who are, I've only hooked 2 people literally, so it doesn't really matter who I go after as long as I go after one of the 2 people that I hooked. And I believe this is one of the 2 people that I hooked, so I'm gonna go after her. Hook her somewhere, hopefully up here, but I cannot find a hook. I also hate this main building because, like, if the stupid, I believe if the, what's it called? If the basement, oh, I didn't hook this girl. Who did I hook? I hooked, oh, but the Sable. That's probably who it was. I feel like if the main building has the dungeon, the basement, then like there's like no hooks anywhere else, which kind of sucks. But this I hate the map in general. It's a really cool looking map, but this map just sucks. Like it literally. Uh, but yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of maps that suck, and during the Dead by Daylight satisfaction survey, they asked the question, which maps do you think is the most killer sided and most survivor sided? And I literally said the most killer sided map. I think I said was not like the most survivor sided map. I believe I put. I don't remember what I put. I know I put Area Crow. I think I put Area Crow as the third one or one of them. I can't remember what I picked. But I know I picked one map as heavy survivor sided. But I don't remember what it was. But I was just like, yep, this map is definitely survivor sided. Mind game right here and hit her. Now, did I hook this girl yet? Honestly, I don't even remember who I hooked at this point because of the fact that I've been rambling about different things. My commentary this episode has been, well, this video has been really weird. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, yeah, I heard her a second. Okay. Please forgive me, by the way, about my weird commentary. Like, normally I don't comment like this, but after 3 weeks of not playing the game and of being, like, mentally stressed over the game, the current balance of the game, I have been just, like, done. Like, I've literally have not wanted to play the game because it's just stressful. Like, all the bad things that happen, all because of, like, behavior, not knowing how to balance their own game correctly. It kind of sucks. And the different opinion of people think, like, so many killers complaining about living things, so many survivors saying that this is broken when in reality it's not. I'm like, okay. Right here, she's definitely gonna make the window as I expected, but she actually does not walk the window. I'm like, okay, okay. So I could go after her because I believe she actually on her second hook if I hook her. She actually might get me again, and I realize this girl is better than me. I need to leave. I am not skilled enough to beat this girl. But because of the fact that she's close to me, I decided to go after her anyway. But then I was like, my drone is not in the right direction, so now I have to go under it in order to move it, because this game is awful. Oh, this game. Then I see someone over here is moving my drone, so of course they're going to be undetectable and try and go after them. But sadly, they have these thing called eyes, and they actually saw me, and they're going to run away. Now, I don't really go with this guy, because this guy is not dead on hook, or even close to dead on hook. Of course, I missed my hit because I'm bad. You know, forgive me. Of course, my drone is not in the right spot again. Cause and then what? Like this is the I hate this game. Like I don't want to be like this, but what in the world behavior? Why? Oh my, it's so dumb. Like why behavior? Why do two of my drones not move correctly? Now I sound like the people. Isn't that funny? I hate people like this who complain a lot, but I am turning into that person whenever I play this game now. Just constantly complaining. That's me. I'll blame her at Dead Hard in case she had Dead Hard, but there's no Dead Hard, thankfully. The last time I tried to go after her, she had, you know, the ability to have endurance. So I was like, maybe she has something. I don't know. Don't know. I saw the girl trying to, like, sabotage the hooks. So I was like, let me not go over there. Let me go back over here. Hook this girl, who's now on her second hook. Now we have two people who are dead on hook. All we have to do is figure out which one we're going to go after. Surprisingly, they haven't actually done any gens. Which is, again, really surprising considering how at the beginning of the game we got gen rushed, and now we're getting an actual, like, decent game. We are unhittable, so maybe we can catch someone off guard, but instead they just ran for their lives because they saw me, I guess. I don't really want to go after this girl because I believe she's not even dead on hook, but I am going to hit her because I can. I should play a drone right there. There we go. Now she's going to go in this really annoying loop, which is fine by me. Hopefully I can catch her off guard, but instead she's going to probably fall out the window. Yep. And then hopefully I can get her before she is dead hard or something. I hit her. There we go. As you can see, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing pretty well, actually. It's just like the beginning of the game was just awful that I thought I was going to get obliterated. But luckily for me, I am doing pretty well. This girl's dead on a hook, thankfully. I forgot who was dead on hook at the point because at this point, like, I'm just thinking about how I'm going to win this game. Another thing, I don't like 3-genning, but at this point, I have to do it. So I would expect them to complete the gen in the main building. I would rather them complete the gen in the main building, honestly, than complete any other gen. I do not. Like, even though the gen in the main building is technically closer than all the other gens. So, well, what I mean by that is, my 3 gen would be better, in my opinion, if it was the main building gen compared to the other ones. But the reason why I don't care about that one is the main building is so annoying, I don't even feel like looping over there. So the reason why I go after this Nia for a second is because she is dead on hook. But I realize she's going towards the shack, and I kind of have to make smart movements. So I'm going to grab this guy who's injured. But this guy is really good, and he's looks really good, so there's no way I can get him. Also, this girl is body blocking, so I cannot hit him. And for some reason, I chose to like not hit her for a while instead of actually, hitting her and then moving on. So I don't know why I did this, to be honest. Like I said, I post comments on my videos, so I make dumb decisions and I forget what I did, honestly. Not to mention, I recorded this video like two weeks ago. So sorry about that. 2 weeks ago, because again, I recorded a lot of these videos and then I just said to myself, I don't feel like playing this game anymore because I just don't feel like playing. And I don't feel like editing videos. So I made a little oopsie. For some reason why I did not hit this girl. I don't know why I didn't hit this girl. I'm so bad at the game right now, mentally. At this point, I was just mentally done, so I just like wasn't playing. But it's fine. Also, I kind of want to see how long I could go without hitting her. Don't know why I did this to myself. I kind of just made a lot of mistakes. I finally hit this girl, and I'm like, let me get out the way. But I realized I probably go after the Nia because the Nia is the one that's actually dead on hook. So I'm gonna go after her. Big misplays by me, by the way. I don't know what I was doing. Like, I honestly don't know what to even say about it. That was a weird clip. It's a whole minute of nonsense because I felt like being weird. But anyway, back to ranting a little bit. So I talked about how I was gonna stream more, and I also was going to there we go. That's what I did. How I was gonna stream more and make a Discord server. So the Discord server is coming. I actually have someone helping me make the Discord server, so hopefully they can help me soon. The streaming part, I don't know if y'all saw, but I did some streams. Of course, that drone is not in the right direction. Oh my gosh, this game. Look, the 5th drone in this video, I swear. Anyway, in the comment section, count how many drones were not in the right direction for me, just so you know. This because I feel like being that guy, and then send this video to behavior because why? Behavior fix this bug, please. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did a stream. I did a stream on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you in case you don't know, I have a Twitch channel. It's in the description of my of all my videos, literally. You can just follow my Twitch channel. Of course, I didn't scan him because he was in the middle of a rush animation, so I don't get to play the game. Because yes, that didn't scan him either because he must have crouched probably. I'm going to hit that. I'm gonna go over here and I see someone that's actually on my drone. Who is this? Is that the Nia? It is the Nia. Luckily for me, she's already claw trapped. This pallet is already down. She's gonna vault it. She hopefully does not have. Okay, she does not have live. So we down her, and she's dead on hook. So that's good for us. One less person to worry about. Like I was saying, sorry. I streamed on YouTube and on Twitch. I did a little test stream to see how it works. So I noticed, maybe someone in the comments can tell me why it's working this way. I'm gonna do a YouTube video. I'm gonna look up a YouTube video and figure it out myself. But if you know the reason why, let me know. So I streamed on console. But I was able to do a stream on YouTube and on Twitch at the exact same time. But for some reason on Twitch, it worked and I have sound. But on YouTube, the video has no sound. I don't know why, to be completely honest. But the video has no sound. Right here, I'm going to put a drone up and then go to the right and try and catch this girl off guard. But sadly, she was actually prepared for that and she ran away. So as you can see, there's not really anything you can do. Well, not really much I can do because both the generators, 2 of them have 0 progress and the other one has a lot of progress. But if I can just down this girl and hook her quickly, he's going to probably just go after the generator and not go after her. Because right now, he probably went back to the generator instead of even trying to do anything else, as he should. So I expect her to vault this window, which she did. I expect her to go back. And of course, because of oppression, every time we hit a generator, the gens, what's it called? Regress. Oppression is actually a really good perk for 3 gens, by the way, because it will always just make... It would always make the gens regress, especially if the survivors aren't on them. And also, if they are on them, they get, hard skill checks, which makes it really good for me. I'm gonna try to hook her on this hook over here. I'm praying no sabotage because that'd be annoying. I'm pretty sure I didn't have to hook this girl before. Could be wrong about that. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, we heard her once. Okay, that way she can't. Kobe off the hook. Now, I've noted where this guy is, but I'm gonna assume it. Yep, I thought so. He's right here. I'm gonna try and scan it one more time. If I can scan it one more time, it'll be really good. Put a drone right here. He should get scanned right here. Yep, and that should be a... Oh, never mind. One more scan of the claw trap. He's going to crouch for his life. But I'm going to move it right after he gets out of there and he's going to get scanned. And then I'm going to move this drone so he gets scanned again. And now there's no way he can make it anywhere. He's going to die. And this is how you play a score merchant. You technically tunnel someone out the game. Well, I don't really tunnel them out the game, to be completely honest. I kind of just like... We added a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, this is how you play score merchant after all the nerfs. Learn from this. But anyway, like I was saying, when I do the streams, I realized that there's no sound for some reason on YouTube. If y'all know why that is, let me know in the comments. but there's no sound. So as a result, I was unable to actually like show y'all, like hear or talk to y'all. You can still see the gameplay. There's no sound for some reason. Then of course I got Kobe. I'm like, really? And I'm pretty sure my luck is terrible, and he's gonna find the hatch. So I was like, why? And then I'm just gonna go after him again. I'll put a drum right here just because I feel like it. See where he's going. And he's gonna go right over here. There's a power right here. No, it's not. Okay, that's good. There's no way he makes this right. And of course he made it. And then I'm like, well, he made the window. He gonna find the hatch. Game over for me. Because, you know, my luck is garbage. And let's just see if that is what happens. So he's gonna run for his life, and look what happens. You know, I can't win. So of course he didn't Kobe, by the way. He actually had deliverance, which is kind of funny. But the fact that I missed that hit, which is kind of surprising, a little bit, and then he deliverance out of it and won the game, is kind of funny. But anyway, that's the second game of the video. Let's go to the third game, so I can show you how great Skull Merchant is after all the nerfs. Okay, Temple of Purgation. I love this map as well. It's got a big map. I like the name of it, and I like how it looks. So I like it. That's my logic behind this map. Anyway, no more ranting, kind of. We're gonna talk about the game, and also we're gonna have some fun. So in the next coming videos, you're gonna see lots of Skull Merchant gameplay. You're also gonna see Houndmaster gameplay because I love Houndmaster, and I'm gonna use her. Speaking of Houndmaster, another thing that annoyed me too was the fact that Houndmaster got kill switched on the event. As you can see, we're playing on the event, but we were playing on the event for the last two videos. But Houndmaster got kill switched on the event because there's a bug of her. Because, you know, Dead by Daylight is also full of bugs at the moment. Or the game's always full of bugs, but it's just, like more bugs than usual, it feels like. But like the Chucky bug where like his camera gets stuck for a few. I don't know. Sorry, I'm still running my bugs. But my point is, so many bugs in this game. Of course, that did not scan him because he vaulted. Yay! I get a speed buff because I scanned him at the right second. And then I'm going to try to scan him again. There we go. He's claw trap. See, even though like they don't get scanned after the vault animation, you can just move the drone back and scan them. It's true. But the issue is just like, why in the world do I have to do that in the first place just so I get the scan? Like, it just makes no sense. Right here, he's about the pallet. This illusion can activate. He dies. Okay. Anyway, so like I was saying, you're going to see Houndmaster gameplay. Of course, let me know in the comments what killers you want to see besides Skull Merchant, of course. I'm going to continue playing Skull Merchant no matter what. But I'm actually, I promise, to upload more consistently. Now, I do go back to college in like a week and a half, literally. So, at the time of uploading this video. So, when that happens, I don't know how consistent my uploads will be. But, I promise to upload more consistently. Probably at least, I will try to upload at least once or twice a week. I promise. Like, I cannot. It's going to be hard, but because I have classes plus life. But I'm going to try to upload at least twice a week for y'all. Because it's just kind of disheartening how I really just let my channel not only go, but it's like, I literally just go on 2 to 3 week sprees of just not uploading. And I feel bad for y'all because I know y'all want to see the gameplay. I tried to get her off the generator by scaring her, and then like I would pop goes weasel it. But she was like, oh, no. I'm going to just do the gen anyway. And I'm like, oh, that's what. And like, in that situation, there's a video I was watching where someone was talking about gen rushing, how survivors does a gen rush and just do gens in front of you even though you're going after them. But in my opinion, I'm like, that's just how you play the survivor. Like, it's not really gen rushing. That's just, oh, so boss. That's just, I literally am going to put the generator and sacrifice my life for it. That's called being tactical. If I was scared off the gen, she would have lost 20% automatically. So it was smart for her to sacrifice one of her hook sakes to do the generator than it was to just not do a generator, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. But a lot of people don't like when survivors gen rush. I understand the reason behind it. I do. I miss that hit gun bad. But because of his sprint burst. But it's just like, nah, I don't think it's a big of a deal. In my opinion, it makes more sense for them to do the gen. Right here, I'm going to scan him with this drone. Sadly, he's not claw trap. But it's fine because he's going to go towards his pallet, which I'm going to put a drone right here. And then he's going to try and loop it because he thinks he can do something. But I'm going to scan him. Claw trap. Not going to work. And I'm going to hit him. I was hoping this illusion would activate when he actually revaulted it, but it didn't. So that's that. But it's kind of funny too. We're going to hook this guy who we hooked already, I believe. And then we're going to hook him right here. And then we have 4 hooks already. And we have still 4 gens left. So it's actually a pretty good game for me right now. As long as I don't do all the gens, we're good. Now, as you can see, I only have 1 gen defense perk. But in some games, I might have 3. In some games, I might have 2. I don't know what the best build for Scrum Merchant is anymore at this point, because the best build for Scrum Merchant requires me to use Gen Perks, and I don't really want to constantly be just using Gen Perks because I feel like it's boring. But it is a necessary evil if I want to win the game, so I'm gonna have to do it. But I have the tunnel and slug. Well, I probably will never slug because slugging is boring, to be completely honest. I actually did a video. I didn't record the video, but I was playing testing with Houndmaster because Houndmaster can slug so easily. So I was playing testing a game with Houndmaster, and I made a really weird slugging build. And I don't really. I might make a video about it. I might not. I move the drone a little closer, by the way. That way we hit it. I might make a video about it. I might not because, in my opinion, slugging builds and slugging in general it is boring. But like I mentioned earlier in the video about the rant I did, slugging has been like a really prominent thing in like WWE right now. People are slugging a lot more because they realize, like I said before, slugging is just way better than hooking people because you don't have to worry about second chance perks and endurance and different things like that. You just hook them. You leave them on the ground, and then once you get everyone on the ground, you eventually hook everyone. But it's boring for Survivor because they're just sitting on the ground doing absolutely nothing. Also, I went from having 4 gens to having 2, so that kind of sucks for me. I'm going to go after this guy, though, because he is dead on hook. If I hook him, he has sprint burst. Oh, no, he doesn't have sprint burst. It's weird. Try to scan him, but he's smart and doesn't actually want to get scanned, which is annoying. But it's fine. I'm going to go after him anyway. There's a pallet right here, right? Nope, no pallet over here. So I'm trying to go after him and down him. I should be able to do it as long as he doesn't make the shack. Because the shack is dumb. But luckily for me, the game was like, we're going to put a snowman right here. And he had to break the thing with the snowball. He did it. I heard a voice. I'm like, please don't hit me. And luckily for me, they didn't put a what's it called? Firecracker down or send a pallet down, and he's dead. So that's really, really lucky. I heard 2 footsteps, and there's 2 people trying to kill me. And that's funny. Ooh, that's funny. But anyway, like I was saying, slugging is really prominent at the moment. I don't slug very often or really ever, but I did do a slugging build. If you want to know what the build is, the build that I used for Houndmaster, it was Knockout, which is actually the best slugging perk in the game, and the only slugging perk in the game, literally. I saw a video about it. People were complaining. Well, a guy was complaining about Knockout. Knockout is a bad perk, and literally incentivizes the worst type of gameplay in the game. And I'm like, they make one perk that's good for slugging, a playstyle that really not many people use. Also, obvious that hard, obvious E, but a perk that like not many people use. They only use it for one purpose. Yes, that one purpose is kind of annoying. I agree. But in my opinion, that's the only perk in the game besides Deer Stalker that like lets you be able to slug. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. The main issue isn't the fact that the perk is really good at slugging. It's the fact that if the survivors have multiple, well, not really multiple. The survivors do have a few ways to like beat slugging. But the issue is a lot of survivors don't bring those perks because they need more of their anti-hook perks and their anti-chase perks and their anti-tunnel perks rather than their anti-slug perks, to be completely honest. That's the main issue with slugging. Survivors don't bring anti-slugging perks because they don't really need to and they shouldn't have to. But in some situations, it's necessary. This guy at the shack, I can see him. I don't put a drone up because I don't have any drones on me, so instead, I'm gonna try and stick up with my giant terror radius. Luckily, I actually make it, but he has sprint burst, and I realized I thought someone else has sprint burst, but this guy has sprint burst. Hoping I can scan him with a drone, but he actually is not near any of them, so I have to aim one him. Which is fine by me. Well, yeah, so the Houndmaster build, it was what's it called? It was Knockout. The second perk was what's it called? Sorry, I'm trying to think about the perk while I'm looking at the chase. Oh, I should be able to hit him right here. Thank you, Snowman. There we go. The perks were, it was Knockout, which is the best perk for slugging. It was Genetic Limits, which is basically what that does is after you injure a survivor by any means, they become exhausted. The reason why I did that is that basically I can injure a survivor. I can grab a survivor with my dog, injure them, and they become exhausted. And then they can't go anywhere, which is really, really useful. After that, it was Deathbound, because they basically, if another survivor were to heal one of the down survivors off the ground, they scream and become oblivious, which means that basically they don't know where I'm coming from and make it easier for me to kill them. And the last perk I was using was Slide Butcher, that lets survivors stay on the ground longer because they're healing slower. Really dumb build, really bad build for the survivors to deal with. And I literally got 2 people DC out the game because they were just on the ground for so long and they wouldn't play the game anymore, which is completely understandable. I'm gonna kick the generator. so I can get my Pop Goes Weasel on it. Which is completely understandable, and I was not mad at all. But I bet they were mad. But again, that was the first and only game I did with the build. I literally didn't do any other games with that build because I was just like, this slugging is boring. And obviously survivors don't like it, and obviously it's not fun. So why am I doing this? I'm trying to get her Claw Trap, but she's gonna probably get out the way. But luckily for me, the snowman's gonna block her for a tiny bit. But then I'm like, I press the wrong button. I tried to throw a snowman, well, throw a snowball, but I forgot I had the instant snowman on me, so I accidentally transformed to a snowman, which is kind of funny. But right here, I figured a hit, but I swung thinking I would hit her, but in reality, I was like, wait a minute, there's a pallet right here, so I can't do that. Now, luckily, I can kind of play a little passively because of the fact that they still have 2 gens to do, and I believe one more person's dead on hook. I can't remember who it is, but someone is dead on hook. So I'm gonna go after them if I can figure out who it is. So right here, I'm gonna hit this girl. She's gonna make it to the window, probably. Oh, the second window. Look at this. No, it's not 2 windows. Oh, they must have. I forgot. It does change every single time. So normally there's a window and a place you can fall at, and she went to the place you can fall at. So luckily, she didn't actually go. The one time, by the way, the drone standing still is what made me get a hit. I'm so mad though because it's like a 6th drone that's not rotating, so that sucks. But yeah, that was a slugging build I did with the Houndmaster. Again, I'm gonna make a lot of Houndmaster videos. I'm planning to make Houndmaster videos and Skullbird videos. I might use other killers too. I don't really know what other killers to use though. I like Alien a lot, Xenomorph, but I don't really play him. And also, I kind of want to get Skullbird for Prestige 100 first before I do any other killer because wasting blood points on other killers so I can make videos is fun. But I really want to get Scrum Merchant to Prestige 100. Because I am Prestige, I believe, not at the time of recording this video, but at the time of playing this game, like by myself off camera, I am Prestige 82. I'm really, really close to Prestige 100. And because of 3 times blood point bonus, and because of the constant gaming I've been doing, like I said before, I stopped playing the game for a while, but then I got back on the game again because I was like, I want to make YouTube videos for y'all. I want content for y'all. I want to actually play the game. I enjoy the game a lot, even though it is buggy and they have nerf my killers to the ground. I still enjoy this game, so I'm gonna play it. I don't know why she vaulted that power right there. I also don't know why she didn't revault it immediately, but it was funny. So I believe she probably has like, if I had to guess, she probably has the Thunder Strike because of how she's playing. She vaulted the pallet. She didn't vault the window. I'm assuming she's gonna revault it, but she actually doesn't, and I should down her. But she actually had off the record, but it don't really matter because she's in the middle of nowhere, so I'm gonna just down her. But yeah, I have a lot of videos coming. Also, Papermark Guys in your door, so the people who actually do watch that. Oh, they don't know it. This has a strike. Imagine having this Thunder Strike and having off the record. That's so weird. But again, like I said before, survivors are using anti-tunnel perks as they should use, and a lot of them aren't using anti-slug perks. So when they fight against slugging, they just lose the game. But I think I've already mentioned this in the I think I mentioned it. I can't remember, but in the game I did with Houndmaster where I slugged, they only did 1 gen because literally it was rinse and repeat. It was I down someone, I leave them on the ground. I down someone, I leave them on the ground. The first person I down gets picked up. I down someone, I leave them on the ground. The second person I down gets picked up. It was a rinse repeat over and over and over and over and over again until eventually I got everyone on the ground. And no gens are being done because it's easier to slug someone and let them heal them off the ground without second chance perks activating than it is to pick the survivor up, hook them somewhere else, and then they get their second chance perks. Plus they get basically plus they go from being on the ground to being from being injured to being healthy compared to being on the ground and then being healthy. Like it's just really, really, really easy and really, really fun. Not fun, really, really easy and really, really annoying. So right here, I'm gonna do a really sneaky tactic, and we're gonna go become a snowman because they're obviously gonna go back towards the generator. So I'm gonna go become a snowman and slowly walk towards the generator, and I'm gonna go walk on the other side where hopefully they won't be able to notice me. As you can see, they're actually on the gym right now. So I'm gonna walk up here, and I'm gonna definitely scare that person. That was funny. She's like, "What?" And she's gonna go for a move for her life. So right here, I'm gonna try and kick the generator so I can see exactly what the survivors are. I love Nowhere to Hide, but look, my favorite perks in the game. That perk is so good. Become untouchable, that way she knows where I'm coming from. But then we're gonna stick up on her, and then we're gonna down her soul, mine, their heart, and then we're gonna kill her. She probably was so scared too. So I was gonna go leave him on the ground and go towards the Jen again, but I was letting the hooker because it'd be easier if it was hooker. I was like a hooker right next to the Jen was kind of funny, ironic. The guy's not actually on the Jen anymore, so that means he's not gonna go for the rescue. She's dead on hook, and I had to hook one person. And that's how I play in the game. Like it's funny because I literally hooked every single person 3 times besides the last guy. And it's funny because like I didn't even have to tunnel or anything. Well, I did technically kill. Oh, I didn't tunnel him. He was in front of me. But like it's just so funny to me how like I literally just ended up basically what you call it, not tunneling at all and hooking every single person 3 times with Skull Merchant. Like it's possible, and these games are fun and they happen. I do have some funny games, but I have some stressful games too. Now I'm having a little bit of fun by going into a snowman because I'm stupid. But yeah. Also, like I said before, I plan to make a lot of videos. Skull Merchant. Again, I'm so sorry if you actually made it to the end of the video. I know I keep apologizing, I keep ranting, but I'm so sorry for not uploading in a long time. I just have been stressed mentally from this game, working a lot, and sick. Like in that order. But mainly the stress from this game. This game has been stressful. And it's funny because normally I don't let things like this like stress me out, but constant bugs, bad killer, I don't know. It's just it all got to me like wow. But I realized I can't be like I gotta move forward and make videos for y'all and also play the game. My love for the game is stronger than my hate for it. So because of that reason, I have to keep playing. And that's a quote. Quote that because Cubeproductions right there. My love for the game is stronger than my hate, so I have to keep playing it. And that's basically how I feel right now. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any builds you want me to use, let me know in the comments. If you have any killers you want me to use, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions you want to post, let me know in the comments. I respond to every single comment. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support y'all show my channel. Even though I haven't uploaded in so long, my upload schedule is literally dirt garbage. I will see y'all in the next video where I will hopefully be uploading sooner than later. Have a nice day.